Yesterday when I did my hair mail, I totally forgot to show you this one that I had purchased as well. This is Relax in Black Cherry Mix. I think it is so, I love Relax. I have it in the metallic blonde Rooted. And when I saw this one on Franny's, I think it was in, maybe it was in the open box section. I said, oh yeah, I've never tried that color. And I just love the burgundy going through it, the cherry. But all right, moving on, because this is not about Relax, but I want to show it to you. Today's video, I am going to do a comparison, compare and contrast of 3 Ellen Wille styles that are very similar. Sing, Blues, and the new CLEO. The styles have very similar measurements. I'm going to go through it. The caps are a little bit different. The fibers are different in one. But that way, if you are considering one of these styles and you're just not sure which one to get, because from the stock photos, they do appear similar, I'm just going to give you just a compare and contrast at them. I'm not going to go outside. We're not going to get into the color. It's only about the style itself and the cap constructions on each. All of these wigs are from Franny's Hair, and I will leave the link for you down below in the description box. There is about $100 difference between each. I'm going to start out with the one with the lowest price point, and that is Blues. And the reason Blues has the lowest price point is because it has a basic cap, there's a mono crown, but we don't have a lace front, and we don't have an extended nape. We have a regular nape, and we have Velcro adjusters. I feel that this is the one that runs a little bit smaller as far as the circumference is concerned than the other two. I have a 21.5-inch circumference. I wear a wig grip. I have hair. The other two I had to cinch in, but not with Blues. We do have a good amount of stretch, but I think that if you have above a 21 3/4, then Blues may be a little snug on you. Not that it's not going to fit, it's just that it's going to be snug. Also, Blues has regular synthetic fibers. I'm going to put it on. My Blues is in the color Black, Cosmo Black Mix. With Blues, we're not going to have much permatease, even though we have a basic cap. Something very unique about Ellen Wille is that I don't think we ever are going to have a lot of permatease. It's just going to be minimal amount, just what we need, and we're usually going to have a pretty light density. That is certainly the case with Blues. Very, very light density and minimal. We do have some permatease. I'm not saying that there is none, because we do have a basic cap, but it's minimal permatease. We have wispy bangs, and we have some, tapered ends. And I'll do a side-by-side of the 3 with the measurements so you could actually see what they look like side by side. Blues is short in the back, and then it just comes a little bit longer, a little angled on the front. Not by much, but we do have a little bit of an angle. With Blues, we're going to have a shorter on the crown. The next one that we're going to look at is CLEO. This is brand new. CLEO is brand new to Ellen Wille. Just like Blues, CLEO has a basic cap. We only have a mono crown. We don't have a lace front. We have an extended nape. And we have the Velcro adjusters. I would say that CLEO will fit a 22 or a 22 1/4. There is a bit more stretch to it. I neglected to mention at the beginning that my face from hairline to chin is 7 3/4. My neck is 5 inches, and my face is wide. Wigs tend to appear a little bit shorter on me, so you want to check your measurements so you can kind of gauge where it's going to fall on you. This is CLEO in the color Ice Blue Tipped, and CLEO has heat-friendly fibers, unlike Blues that had regular synthetic fibers. far as the cap is concerned, they're almost exactly the same, with the exception that CLEO has an extended nape and Blues has doesn't have one. Once again, we have a very low density. We can tuck them, all of the three of these you can tuck very easily if you want to do that. They all have great coverage, fits very comfortably. Now, if we take a look at this style as compared to Blues that we just saw, you could see that it's a little bit more rounded, more of a bob look, and it's the same length all around. As I'm going to show it to you in a moment. The ends are also blunt, so we have, it's almost like CRE, not as trendy, if you will, as CRE, but we do have that very chopped blunt cut. I think it is so pretty. Once again, minimal. I think CLEO has less permatease than Blues does. As you can see, it's the same length all around. I don't know if it's because it has HD fibers. I don't know if it's because it's a new style. I don't know if it's because of the extended nape, but it is, the price point is a little bit higher on CLEO than it is on Blues. All right, the last one that we're going to take a look at is Sing, and Sing has the highest price point of these three, and the reason for it is because on Sing we're going to have a center part. We have that monofilament part. We also have, besides the bangs, we also have a lace front, we have an extended nape, and we have the Velcro adjusters. And there's a good amount of stretch to Sing. It fits me exactly the same as CLEO does, where I had to cinch in the adjusters a bit in order to get a proper fit, even with my wig grip. This is Sing in Platinum Blonde Rooted. With Sing, we're going to have heat-friendly fibers, just as we do on CLEO, and we do have that higher price point because we have a lace front. So if you wanted to wear the bangs off your face, you just want to sweep it over, you can do that. If the wind hits it, you're going to have a natural hairline. It's not going to, I don't think that's that much of a problem, but I always like to point it out anyway. These bangs are probably like 3.5 inches, and my forehead is only 2.5, so I always have to push the wigs back. All right, on Sing, we're not going to have, the permatease that we have is, once again, minimal. But I keep repeating myself because I just want to make sure, in case you skipping through, that you hear it. It's only a little bit of permatease on either side of the center part. It's very well done. There is no pillowy permatease here. And as you can see, this density is very, very light. If you want to tuck it, once again, you can tuck it. And it could be a very sleek style. Now, the difference between these styles is that on Sing, we have these almost tapered layers right here. Kind of feathery. Where in CLEO, we have a blunt cut, same length all around. And on Blues, we have slightly shorter crown and a little bit longer. It's a little bit more fitting towards the face. I feel that Sing is probably a little bit more trendy, if you will, because of those choppy layers that we have going on here. Let's go to the side by side. And so how do you decide? I think it has a lot to do with two main things. One is the budget, because, for example, there's about a $200 difference between Sing and Blues, Sing being the one with the highest price point. That's one thing to consider. The other thing to consider are the colors. For example, on CLEO, I have it in ice blue tipped. that color isn't available on any other style. So you wouldn't be able to get it on Sing, and you wouldn't be able to get it on blues. And the same happens with the Cosmo Black that we saw on blues. It's not available in these styles either. So that's something else to consider. If budget is no object, then I think that the next thing to look at is the colors, and if the color that you like is on there. And for some of us, we say, oh, it has to have a lace front even if I have bangs. And I understand that many wearers say that they just want the lace front. But if that's not important to you, then one of the other two may be like, you may say, okay, I'm fine with blues. I don't mind if it has synthetic fibers. I don't mind that it has a basic cap. And of course, the style of the wig has to be taken into consideration. You might like something a little bit rounder like CLEO, or maybe you're someone that prefers that little bit of an angled look like we find on blues, or something a little bit choppier, trendier, if you will, as we find on Sing. I hope this was helpful and informative. If you prefer one of these over the other, I would love to hear from you. And if you like these types of videos comparing, please let me know. It really helps me deciding which videos to record. I hope that everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.